Okay, so what if I told you that the biggest secret to selling your home faster and for more money has absolutely nothing to do with fancy renovations or even the price? Well, today in this explainer, we're going to dive into a simple shift in your thinking that could honestly make all the difference. So let's just jump right in with a question that, it probably keeps a lot of sellers up at night, especially if their property is just sitting there. You've cleaned, you've staged, you've done everything right, but the perfect buyer just isn't showing up. So what's the holdup? And here's the answer. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But all the research points to this one major roadblock, and it has nothing to do with your kitchen countertops or the color of the walls. It really just comes down to one thing: access. Right, so let's call this what it is: the slow sale problem. You've got a fantastic home, but your schedule is locked down tight. And the thing is, a buyer's excitement is a fragile thing. If they can't get in the door when they're excited to see it, that spark can fizzle out fast. So, if that's the problem, what's the solution? Well, there's one incredibly powerful secret ingredient that can totally transform your sale. It can turn your property from just another listing into a place that buyers are clamoring to see. And this is it. This one sentence is the entire foundation for what we're talking about today. Flexibility is often the secret ingredient to a faster, more profitable sale. See? It's not about spending a ton of money. It's about a simple but powerful change in your approach. So what does flexibility really mean in the real world? It's pretty straightforward, actually. You just have to make your home available when buyers are actually free to look. Think evenings, think weekends. It's about adapting to their schedule, not making them work around yours. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. Let's make this super practical. Here is the playbook. 3 concrete, actionable things you can start doing, like right now, to make your home a total buyer magnet. Here you go, your 3-step plan. First, adapt your schedule. This is huge. Offer those evening and weekend slots for buyers who have a typical 9-to-5 job. Second, get a lockbox. Seriously, this is a game changer because it lets agents show your home without you having to job everything. And third, and this is crucial, always be ready. Keep the place tidy because you never know when a last-minute showing request might come in. And this chart, wow, this really lays it all out, doesn't it? You have 2 paths. On one side, the rigid seller. They get fewer viewings, less interest, and, yeah, lower offers. But on the other side, the flexible seller. They open the floodgates to more viewings, attract truly serious buyers, and that leads to competitive offers. The choice is pretty clear. Okay, so you've used your new flexibility to get people in the door. Awesome. But the next step is making them want to stay. It's not just about getting them access. It's about creating an irresistible atmosphere, a feeling, the moment they walk inside. Exactly. Your goal here isn't just to give them a tour of a house. It's to give them an experience. You want potential buyers to feel so welcome, so comfortable, that they can't help but start picturing their own lives there. That's the feeling that turns a maybe into a yes. And the best part is, you don't need a huge budget to do this. We're talking about really simple things that have a massive impact. Some fresh flowers on the counter. A nice, subtle scent in the air, nothing too strong. Warm, cozy lighting. These little details, they create a powerful, positive memory that sticks with a buyer. So after all this effort, what's the actual payoff? It's simple, really. A faster sale and, you guessed it, more money in your bank account. This is where all that flexibility and attention to detail really pays off. Big time. And just look at the data here. Making your home easy to see and welcoming to be in directly juices up these 3 key things. You get more serious buyers, which is exactly what you want. And when you have multiple serious buyers, that leads to higher, more competitive offers. And that gets your home sold faster. It's a beautiful chain reaction. At the end of the day, it's all about your return on investment. A flexible, welcoming home naturally creates more demand and competition among buyers, and that is what secures you the absolute best possible price for your property. So, the real takeaway here is pretty simple. Being flexible empowers buyers. It gives them a chance to fall in love with your home on their time. Which really just leaves one last question you have to ask yourself. Is your home ready to be a buyer magnet?